someone is standing by.
Yeah, my buddy John Neilson. He's joining us from the DeSoto Parish Water District. What's the official title there, John boy?
The official title of me?
Yeah.
I am the administrator.
Okay. I'm sorry. I'm really being bad.
That's harder to spell than boss.
Yeah.
Why I use it,
the king of the
glamour
water
never
district.
stops, does it, John?
It never stops. It never stops, I tell you.
John, you got a millage renewal for funding for the water district, for actually fire protection and industrial development. Tell us about this millage and what it involves and why you want people to know about it.
All right. Well, appreciate it very much. It's always good to come and talk to you all in the air about water. Last time I think we were talking about how deep the water was. 9 foot high and rising back then, I think it was. But we are a parish-wide water system, and the fact that our lines go all around the parish, and that promotes industrial development. The number one thing that people ask when they talk about bringing an industry into DeSoto Parish is, do you have water available? And we do. It also drastically improves the fire protection. Our millage is so small, it's less than a mill. It's 0.99 mills. We've never rolled it forward. It's always been 0.99, and this is just to cover the maintenance that's necessary on the huge line that we have, all the fire plugs that we have, fire hydrants, as we call them.
What's this costing the average citizen?
Well, if you have a $100,000 home, after homestead exemption, it costs you $2.50. And you probably save anywhere from $50 to $60 a year on your fire protection due to the lower fire ratings, due to the water availability everywhere. Even people that don't use our water for potable use in their house benefit from the fire protection because we have fire hydrants all over the parish. We have almost 200 hydrants situated around on our line. So it's a win-win for everybody.
You know, John, pardon me, and this is only circuitously related. The fact that we might have someone on the air this morning who would use the word potable is very, very impressive. To me, that's a Jeopardy category, and that's all I know.
Potes and potables.
Exactly.
Yeah.
No, potent potables.
I thought it was popes and potables.
It is. It's a religious thing.
John, do you have any folks?
I don't know where the word comes from, but I just tell people, well, it's good enough to put it in a pot and cook with.
You can consume it. Potable means you can consume it.
Yeah. I know you don't like to say this, but if this millage were to go down in defeat, what happens? What would have to be done?
Well, we have to have a balanced budget. We're we're a semi-government organization here, and we have to have a balanced budget. So the number one thing, our only other source of income is water rates. And so this also keeps our water rates low, not only for our customers, but we're a backup water system for about 4 or 5 other water systems in the parish, and those rates would have to increase too. And I just believe the people in DeSoto Parish are good people, and they'll see that this is put to good use. We're very, very stringent in our budget. We meet our budget every year. We don't spend lavishly. We have a great staff. We have a very small staff for the size system that we have, and I believe they'll see that we are frugal with the money. There's another word for you, Robert, frugal.
That was not bad. Yeah, I'm looking at Erin, Ms. Cyber Monday. Believe me, the queen of frugality. One more quick question, John. I cannot imagine that the anti-millage movement is terribly strong going up against you, huh?
Well, not really. This is a renewal. It's not a new tax, and there is a certain amount of anti-new tax sentiment anywhere you go. And, of course, this is not a new tax. It's just a renewal. It's been on the books now for 20 years. It came on when the system first came into being, and it was 0.99 mils back then, and still 0.99 mils. Governments have the ability to roll forward a millage from time to time to get more money than was originally on the ballot, and we have never done that. We believe, my board believes, that the public voted in 0.99 mils, and that's what it should be, and that's we've kept that. We're the lowest millage of any government organization that I know of. I don't know of anybody that collects, such a small millage.
Let me ask you this, John Neilson with the DeSoto Water District. Flesh-eating bacteria testing. I know you don't want to talk about that today.
No, I'll be glad to talk about that.
How's that going? I know y'all do routine testing.
Oh, yeah, we were tested, as a matter of fact, about 3 months ago. We had another routine test, and of course it came up perfectly clear. And that was a bad thing to happen to the system, but it could happen to anybody. But really, we have saved lives by that happening because of the modifications that the state's made to the drinking water code and everything. So we took something that could have been potentially bad and turned it into a positive for the whole state. And we're looking at next year going to a different treatment process, an ion exchange where we get the organics out of the water, which will further increase our quality of our water, and it'll be kind of it will be a new thing. We'll be the first in the state to do that, and this will break new ground, and possibly for other systems in the state that are having trouble meeting the new standards that the DHH has put up.